Doing well, just tired after a long day of social obligations. That's disgusting. At least I got to wear my pretty dress. That's always awesome, though. Looking good outside and knowing that you look good and you're owning it is always a nice feeling. Speaking of which, I need to get back to that one thing that I was talking about. I thought I was immune to advertisements. When it comes to shit like, you know, health insurance, car insurance, the IRS, honey, all of that, I'm immune. Genshin Impact, I'm immune. I'm basically immune. They don't work on me. However, I was watching a stream of a FaZe Connect member. I think it was Sheena. And they were talking about male fashion. And, you know, I'm always up to kind of like change around my wardrobe. All I wear are like either sweatpants and jeans and a t-shirt with a jacket over it. And that's my daily getup every single day. Occasionally I wear the demon dice hat outside. Neither here nor there. It kind of adds to the adds a little bit to the aesthetic, especially with the ponytail up. This mofo is playing Limbus like a chuckle fuck. I didn't watch any advertisements for it. I just got psyoped into playing it. There's a difference from paid advertisements to someone telling you in your ears for a year and a half straight about a mobile game, and at some point, you know, you're just gonna entertain the idea as a joke, as I always do. You think Saf wasn't paid for that? They were not paid for shit. That's all free advertisement. That's all free, like, word by mouth ads. Also, fellow Limbus Company fan? Yes. Okay, I guess Limbus Company is another bit of me falling for advertisement, but not in like the corporate way. Currently, whilst Sheena was talking about male fashion, and I was like actually semi-interested in the conversation for a little bit, they brought up the idea of cologne and eau de toilette and parfum and all that jazz. And so, in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna buy what she mentioned at some point. And the some point came in yesterday.
Oh God! I'm 11!
Hi Chris, thank you for the resub of 15 months, you maniacal maniac. Thank you. Good morning to ya. Get your coffee. Get your coffee, bozo. We're in it for the long haul tonight. So, in my hands, I have some Armani Code. I'm not one to ever wear cologne or perfume or no coffee. He's gonna pass out for another 10 hours, guys. Watch. He's not strong enough. The will is not strong enough. I'm not one for cologne or perfumes or any fragrances at all for that matter, unless they're like making my room smell nice. However, I gotta say, the main reason is that it all smells too strong. Like, you know when you go to visit your grandpa in the middle of like a party or something? In the middle of like the Filipino party, you go to visit like one of your relatives who's there sitting in like the corner with all like the other like uncles and shit, and they're drinking Heinekens in the corner. And they all smell like they sprayed 20 sprays of fucking cologne on them. And it's so unbelievably strong that your nose just starts like seizing up and exploding and your eyes start bawling. That's why I never wear cologne, because it's too much. However, I realize that's full-on user error. Like, that's just all user error. I'm not Filipino. Okay, fucking replace it with Spanish party. I don't know. Wherever you live. Wherever you live and you're at a party and your uncle is there and like you go ahead and smell them, they smell like old people and they smell like three fucking billion sprays of cologne and it smells death. It smells like garbage. I don't go to parties. Well, it's a you problem. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hi, Possum. Welcome in. Not that I would willingly go to parties. I'd have to be forced out of my room to be able to. Fuck. Jesus. Anyway, I realize it's all user error. like cologne smelling like crap or it smelling like way too fucking much is user error because people spray it on them like they're trying to bathe in it, but you're supposed to like put it strategically along your body. It's supposed to be like little bits. You're not supposed to drown yourself in it. Just got rid of my caffeine withdrawal symptoms. Well, I'm proud of you, bozo. Now you can switch to another vice, like smoking. Oh wait, no. Never mind, I take that back. You're already suffering from one. Drinking. Forgot about that. The social obligation was some rich people gala type thing with my sugar mommy. The one intrusive thought that I always have when it comes to fancy parties, if they're fancy enough that they have like, you know, the champagne tower kind of like in the middle of the room as like the big ol' pièce de résistance, is I want to topple it over. But I hope the gala was at least semi-okay with your sugar mommy. Fuck yeah. Also, the main problem with men at the parties I go to, they either wear the same shit or they smell like a musk with their tacky suits. That's what I'm saying. They're piling on the cologne. Their suits probably haven't been like pressed in like fucking forever and they just took it out of the closet because they needed something nice to wear. Can't even get the fucking... I bet these are the types of motherfuckers to go ahead and like loosen their tie but don't completely undo it because they don't want to redo their tie. Like the bunch of man babies they are. They can't even tie a fucking double Windsor. Bunch of losers. Yes, correct. I know the clientele. They make me sad. What if they don't wear ties? Okay, tie a double Windsor. I don't have my webcam on me. I'm not gonna bother this. I'm not gonna bother for the bit, Jewel. Yeah, sure, buddy. You're the types of motherfuckers to look up how to tie a tie. I have a clip-on tie. I just use a clip-on. You are all losers. I'm sorry. Clip-on ties for when you were in, like, middle school and had to go to, like, someone's graduation. I did bow ties? Okay, that's actually nice. That's based. I like the feeling of a tie in my hands as I wrap it around my neck, because at any point, someone can just go ahead and pull on, like, the small tie at the back and choke me to death. I like the idea. They really like the same shoe leather cologne. A lot of the women, especially my sugar mommy, can actually put on perfume and pull it off nicely. It's because they have tact. That's why. The guys, they just kind of expect it to like work out for them, but they need to put in the extra effort to look nice. I'd rather go for a bow tie. It's cooler. It is cooler, honestly. In fact, if it weren't so fucking hot where I am, I would probably like wear suit jackets or something more. Just because I like the aesthetic, you know? I like a white dress shirt with like the top popped open and then like a blazer over. I like that aesthetic a lot. Either that or I just go like, you know, full Asian, I guess. I fight people in my suit and I don't need another weakness. Yeah, okay. If you're doing it for business, then it makes sense. You know, that's fair. However, counterpoint, Agent 47 still looks fucking dapper with his black suit, red tie. And, you know, sometimes his dress shirt becomes a little bit of red, and he's used to it. And you don't see people pulling on his fucking tie. Probably because he never gets himself into those situations to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. You're gonna croak of an autoerotic asphyxiation one day. Why would you say that? I'm not gonna be the one pulling on the tie. I'm gonna be the one dying from it. Sorry, like, the word daddy was banned because I don't want anyone calling me that. My grandpa lost his mobility in his hands at one point. I felt so sad to trade in his ties for clip-ons, though. Well, that's a reason and a half, okay? Like, he's fine. He can wear the clip-ons because he can't use his hands anymore. No Reed wedding? Probably not for a while, I don't imagine. I don't see myself getting married anytime soon, especially how I am. Yeah, yes, let me marry this fucking jobless, dumb fucking VTuber. This green fuck. I think ties have too much of a professional lawyer vibe to them. I don't get that at all. I think it depends on the occasion and how you wear it. Like, if you wear, like, a... You know, it depends on the tie that you wear. You know? I learned this from Disco Elysium. It depends on the tie you wear. If you wear something... If you wear, like, a thin... Like, if you wear, like, a thick, like, black tie, and you're basically dressed to the nines at that point, then, you know, you're obviously trying to go for a certain look. But if you're going for like a more casual fit, then you're gonna get like a flashier, stupider looking tie. You know, like red striped. You're gonna get like the bears on or something like that. Depends on how you feel. The polka dot ties. I'm a femboy. I never wear ties. I think femboys aren't exempt from wearing ties. No, because if they wear a cardigan, if they wear like a knitted cardigan and then they have like the collared shirt and then they wear like a nice tie, that's like basically the K-drama pretty boy aesthetic right there. Like, it looks really nice. I've seen it on designs as well. It's pretty tough to accessorize as a guy without getting tryhard vibes. All you really need is a I don't know. All you really need is a watch, you know? It doesn't have to be like a really fucking nice watch either. It just needs to be like an okay watch. Like with a decent dial. Don't get a fucking don't like go to a party and expect your G-Shock to go ahead and like get you places. Like wear something with a metal bracelet or something, you know? Depending on like how it goes. I like this green fuck, don't talk bad about them. Thin tie is good for thin lads. Yeah, Reed, how dare you talk bad about them? I'm sorry, okay? I'll write my Google Docs apology later, alright? Just give me a bit. I'll apologize. I'll send in my apology video. It's pretty tough to accessorize as a guy. If you look too fashionable, girls slide you into gay best friend territory. You don't get hit on by guys either, though. I only accept in word. I am sorry. Clip it and ship it. I wear a watch every now and then. It's not... I forgot what it was. It was a... Ain't no Bolex or anything, but, you know. I wear a smartwatch. I don't really like smartwatches. That's just a me thing, though. Like, I get how useful they can be, but it's just not a me thing. But I understand the functionalities of a smartwatch, you know. I'm not, like, ragging on anyone for using an Apple smartwatch or anything, because I get how useful they can be when they're integrated into your life. Because that's just how technology is nowadays. Except for certain things, fuck AI. But, for AI art, rather, it's just kind of there to, like, add extra flair, and that's about it. It depends on the occasion as well. I'm not going to go outside with a watch every single day. If I'm going to go to work, then I'll wear a watch. You know, if I'm going to go to work, I'm going to wear a watch just because. If I'm going outside casually, if I'm going to go to, like, DDR, I'm not going to wear a watch. Like, what the fuck? Going out to the arcade wearing a watch? That's kind of silly, you know? Male fashion's kind of about drawing gaze towards the crotch region. Watches fall to that area. The lapel and tie are both kinds of arrows. Fancy belts around that area as well. I've never even once thought about male fashion swooning your gaze over to your fucking dick. I've never really thought about that. And now that you say it like that, it kind of makes sense. No wonder I don't fucking like it, because I don't want people looking at my crotch. That's weird. What would you like people to look at? I don't know, my personality? My chest region? My face? Not the downstairs region, bro. Like, that's weird. Wits, sense, mind. Like they lost their fucking marbles. Lucidity! Yo-Yo, Belle,